this one in IMSLP is 1 segments.
I found the whole method.
Yeah, do the one in segments. Oh, okay. Then,
Oh, you are phrasing? Oh, those are just melodies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go to segments 3.
segment 3.
This is C.
This fast?
Then,
What does this one start at? Is it
I don't know
right?
exactly how it's played, but it's well, there's a march. Bum, 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 bum.
Yep.
I think the times down is because it's not. So, 19 is hostility.
It's kind of March. It's too fiery. March is too miser? Maybe not.
We'll try 19 seems G below, but that's a fun list.
Which one?
Well, the list.
What about 39?
Yeah, actually.
Carnival is nice.
Yeah. What do you think of?
19 or 39? Or do you want to do both? We can
Well,
set them both up.
oh, right, that's a good point. Actually, that's a good point. That I would maybe like. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that.
Combine all these into the next one.
Just to give my national anthem costume.
I don't. I think that one is probably too melodic. Okay, we do gotta pick something now. Which one do you have open? Do you want me to have 39 open? You have 19. Oh no, you're at 60. I'll have 19 open.
Yeah. What was the other one? Yeah. So 19
Although it's
and.
is that appropriate? 39. We just need something baroque. Maybe we should have looked at the music.
I don't know. This one. What are we using now?
Just 39 from before. You're both at 60.
And so, so this is a little. Hopefully, you've. Fanfare on this, or on piccolos that we played on C.
Sure, yeah. I forgot about that.
It's going to be hard to look up to see what's going on there too.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm tempted to just tell her to get the bagpipe or play the noise.
Oh, wow.
Some tape music. We're going to play some tape music. We'll do the fanfare.
Okay.
I suggest that.
Graduands and guests, please rise as you are able for the academic procession.
They rolled the announcement and the trumpeters already went. So they'll start again, okay? The announcement has already rolled.
At the fanfare?
I declare that the 682nd Convocation of McMaster University for the conferring of degrees is now in session.
Please be seated. For some reason, that was a remarkably quiet entrance, and I was getting worried that I was going to have to sing, so it's nice to see all of you. Good afternoon. I am Dr. Maureen MacDonald, Provost and Vice President Academic. This afternoon, I have the great pleasure of acting as your Master of Ceremonies and of welcoming all of you, graduands and guests, to this convocation ceremony. On behalf of the university, I would like to recognize and acknowledge that we meet today on the traditional territories of the Mississauga and Haudenosaunee nations and within the lands protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. We must remember that we all have a role in upholding the spirit of the agreement, and that merely acknowledging our presence on these traditional lands is only a small step on our shared path to reconciliation. I challenge you to consider how you can foster reconciliation among the many peoples that inhabit these lands. I would like to start today's proceedings by acknowledging some of the notable leaders joining me on stage today. Our Chancellor, Dr. Nicholas Brathwaite, President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Susan Tai, Vice Provost and Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Steve Ranelovic, Dean, Faculty of Humanities, Dr. Pamela Sweat, Director, Arts and Science Program, Dr. Beth Marquis, Vice Provosts, Associate Vice Presidents, Associate Deans, Chairs, faculty members, and honored guests. Before we start our formal program, I will kindly ask everyone in the hall to switch off any electronic device that may ring or beep during the ceremony. We will open and close the ceremony with the Thanksgiving address. In Haudenosaunee culture, it is common for a speaker to stand and recite words of acknowledgement and thanks when people come together for important matters. In the Mohawk language, this is known as Ohondo Gali Hatekwa, the words that come before all else. In the Cayuga language, it is known as Ganyohanyok, or the Thanksgiving Address. Both are sometimes known as greetings to the natural world. These are ancient words that are intended to remind all of those in attendance that as a group of people, we are to warmly greet one another and collectively give thanks to all the elements that have made it possible for us to be well on this earth. This shared activity of hearing and listening is said to create feelings of good-mindedness in our daily interactions with one another and asks us to be active participants in maintaining this state of being. If you're interested in reading an English translation of the version of the address, please follow the link in your program to the celebration website. Following the Thanksgiving address, Dr. Pamela Sweat, Dean of the Faculty of Humanities, will present the honorary degree recipient. I would now like to call upon Derek Sandy, Knowledge Keeper, to deliver the Thanksgiving address. Thank you.
Scanos Wagwego, greetings to everybody. How he get Gaso, Gayo Kona, ni Wakwanzo Dan, ni Tahioni, ni Wagashout Dan. How he is my Ongohoe name, my native name. I'm a wolf of the Cayuga Nation. It's my duty to present the Ganohanyo to everybody. It's grounding. When Creator made people, He made everything first, the trees and the sky world things. So we give thanks to that to remind us that we're all a part of the circle. Danenda, the go there. The Swatan Seo, Sky Point go, Habado. Nay, Hendway Hokanto, Sangwaya Diso, Sangwawi Ganohanyo. Nini on Wazat, Scano, do not Danya. Nidi Nay and Way Hake, Ehat Ska, Hendwaya, and what Nigoha. Scott did what no hanyo ne to gan you took na hangwa ni go. And on it and war trovi. Sahon wins a date one oh had one hookwa. Nay sahon young question of good rockwa. Nay on hand the hodent sagoi home. Nay na agree one egg na scan on noctanya. On a good rot squeo dogus a guy why na the hodent young guy one egg at the drifting knee. Nay na and what away a noni. Na did no hanyo. Sahon wins a date one oh had one hookwa. Nay to gan you took na hangwa ni go. And on it and war trovi. Needs a howie and that's a ho when jawed. Na hoi wakas and wet hodai hodonyo touch sneakis. Na sa na howie and he. Ne na gilgato, ne hadio when groggy, ne to gaunyo nokotra hunt no. Ne na and what away and oni, na did one horn yo, na on one grot no, ne di na on ne onokotra son, ne taganyo tok na hangwani go. And on it and war trovi. Now on nigga no snaggy hand in yo, no water no gonna die yo, ni got to go on and say, need and what away no ni. Na did one horn yo, nigga no ski hand in yo, no water no gonna die yo, ni got to go on and say, need to gan you took na and one to go on. And on it and war trovi. Now Sahni gaha, we are neon tot, na go where they go and hake now, jisondak. Nay, and what away a noni, na, ditty no hanyo, na, Sahni gaha, we are neon tot, nay to gan your tongue na, what they go. And on it, na, and our true, we, na, Gadin, yo, Gadidaxano gates, and the nay Gadiganon gates. Nay, na, go where they go and hake now, the one days, nay go to the nail when he go. Nay, and what away a noni, na, ditty no hanyo, na, gadino, gadidaxano gates, and the nay gadiganon gates, nay to gan your tongue na, and what they go. And on it, na, and our trovi, na, nay, to the no, nay, gadisha, de hadoni, nay, na, on go where they go and hake now, what that. Nay, and what away a noni, na, did one horn, yo, na, to the no, nay, gadisha, de hadoni, nay to gan your tongue na, and what they go. And on in there, and our troll, we sat nigga heart, we are neon tot, now some good not trying to get hicko. Nay, near one need of dog, it's not doing twasso, now gonna hung by song. Nay, now and way what nick, now do guess now what she saw and hold nail hand over and trying don't guess. Nay, and what away a noni. Now did you know, no, now some good not trying to get hicko, sent again to no, they need to get your talk down and want to go on. And on in there, and our troll, we. Na deal wawan ye na o da on hadias to. Ne na gri honik and way honik na scan no na did the way ni. Ne na and what away no ni na did one horn yo na deal wawan ye na o da on hadias to. Ne to gan your talk na hung going to go on. And on in there and our trovi. Ne to how ye na that's a how and jada na hoy hokas and way hodai hodon yo touch sneaky set na way and he. Ne na get do na. Hega Western it qua had one of the gates at tea, so did you know what? They now guy wind up now had he harvest now niggas. They now and what away noni, now dear Tina Hanyo, now Hega Western it qua had one of the gates at tea, so did you know what? Nay to gan your tongue now and what nigga. And on it now and our troll, we now. And they can't go qua gates, so scan get to go. What's the watch? I disagree on what? Nay, na to her tea, tongue, nay, good to na hodai hadon, na, sahomanzage. Nay, na, and what away a noni, na, the silver hanyo, na, and they can't go qua, so scan get to go. What's the watch? The silver hon qua. Nay, to gan your tongue, na, and what they go. And on a na, and our troll, we na, so he can't neat, dark gates at tea, so did you know qua. Nay, now, not ne danyo, na, that hodent so go home. Nay, and what away no, ni na did you know, hanyo, na, so he can't neat dog, it's a tea, so did you know what? Nay to gan your tongue na, and what go on. And on a na, and our troll, we now just on dasha sank on your doggy, na, nay a tea, so did you know what? Nay, and what away no, ni na did you know, hanyo, just on dasha sank on your doggy, tea, so did you know what? Nay to gan your tongue na, and what go on. And on a na, and our troll, we. Na said go on, that's gonna die. Oh, how on, that touch what's Nate those a high white, what's that now song go ya hank go hand, don't how much of the young gay. Nay, na do the way and only na this run a hanyo said go on, that's gonna die. Oh, Nate again, you talk now and want to go on. And on a hendo a tro, eat nagi nungodag, e hadio hiak kion on a duki anyado. And they ungodak sweet, oh, do, gascan, oh, do not the young now when to get the way. Nay, and what away and only, na dutina hanyo, nagi, hen, no hadio hiak kion on a duki anyado. Nay, to gani a tunk na and what nigo. And on a hendo a tro, we na. Gainum good dog, eh? Hadio hiak kiono de kianjado, nay to gani a tunk na what nigo. And on a hand or tro, we na ha get gone here day hana, great some way a dison. Nate son to send, donate scared, no, I do not done yo. On an good drop sweet, your dog guest to how we na who then he don't shrub. Nay, na agree, one egg scan, no son not done yo, now what need duck doggies. Nay to gani a tunk na, on what nigo ha. On a na done it on the god queen ege guy get that gun on you, done it. Yeah, so we go.
I would now like to present our honorary degree recipient. Chancellor Brathwaite, by the authority of the Senate of McMaster University, I have the honor to present Jean Augustine. Born in Grenada, Jean Augustine immigrated to Canada in 1960 as a teacher in the Canada Caribbean Domestic Program. She earned her BA at the University of Toronto, then her Master's of Education while teaching with the Toronto Metropolitan Separate School Board. Dr. Augustine helped develop the Toronto Caribbean Carnival in 1967 and Canada's official multiculturalism policy in 1971. She later served as National President of the Congress for Black Women of Canada and as Chair of the Metro Toronto Housing Authority. In 1993, Dr. Augustine became Canada's first Black female Member of Parliament when she was elected for the first of 4 times by the Etobicoke Lakeshore riding. Over 13 years in Parliament, she served as Parliamentary Secretary to the Prime Minister, Minister of Multiculturalism and the Status of Women, Chair of the Foreign Affairs and International Trade Committee, Chair of the Human Rights Committee, Chair of the National Women's Caucus, and Deputy Speaker. Dr. Augustine guided legislation to protect low-income individuals, designate February as Black History Month, and establish the famous 5 Monument, the first Parliament Hill statue to feature women. Following her service as an MP, Dr. Augustine became Ontario's first Fairness Commissioner, and she now chairs the 100 Accomplished Black Canadian Women program and remains engaged with the Jean Augustine Centre for Young Women's Empowerment. The recipient of several honorary degrees, Dr. Augustine is a senior fellow at Massey College and a fellow of Centennial College, who has been named to the Women's Executive Network list of Canada's most powerful women. Her list of awards includes the Ontario Volunteer Award, the Unifor Nelson Mandela Lifetime Achievement Award, the Queen's Diamond Jubilee Medal, and the University of the West Indies Luminary Award. She is a member of both the Order of Canada and the Order of Ontario, a commander of the Order of the British Empire, and the subject of the 2022 documentary, Steadfast, The Messenger and the Message. She has also been honored through the naming of multiple schools and parks in the Greater Toronto Area, along with the Jean Augustine Chair in Education, Community, and Diaspora at York University. Mr. Chancellor, Jean Augustine is an iconic parliamentarian and transformative community leader. I ask that you recognize her impact on Canadian culture and society by conferring upon her the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
Jean Augustine, by the authority of McMaster University Senate, I have the great pleasure to confer upon you the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa in McMaster University, with all the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree. Would you please sign the convocation roll? I would now like to invite Dr. Jean Augustine to deliver the convocation address.
Thank you, Chancellor. Chancellor Braithwaite, President Tigg, honored guests, graduates, family, and friends, thank you for this extraordinary honor. To receive an honorary doctorate of laws from McMaster University is a privilege that I accept with gratitude and humility. I have spent my life believing in the power of education, and today, standing before the graduating class, that belief feels more alive than ever. And to the graduates here today, congratulations. Today is a day of celebration. It's the culmination of years of study, sacrifice, uncertainty, determination, and support from the people who believed in you long before you believed fully in yourselves. Take pride in this moment. You have earned it. But I hope you will allow me to suggest something else. Education is not only an achievement, it is also a responsibility. What you have learned here at McMaster University will open doors. Your learnings will create opportunities. Yes, you are imbued with knowledge, skills, and credentials. But what matters most is what you will choose to do with that knowledge. Listen to these words. What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others. Those words belong to Nelson Mandela, and they ring as true today as ever. We live in societies shaped not only by laws and institutions, but by people. People who choose whether to participate, whether to speak up, and whether to care about the well-being of others. Democracy is not self-sustaining. Justice is not inevitable. Equity does not arrive on its own. Each generation inherits institutions built by others. But each generation must also decide whether these institutions will remain strong, fair, and inclusive. Too often, we think of citizenship as something passive, a status that we hold. I have always believed citizenship is something we practice. We practice it when we listen to voices different from our own, We practice it when we defend the dignity of others. We practice it when we participate in our communities. We practice it when we refuse indifference. And we practice it when we understand that our success is connected to the success of others. This is especially important when we speak about justice and equity. A just society is not built by spectators. It is built by people like you. Progress has always depended on people who were willing to ask difficult questions, challenge assumptions, open doors that had long been closed, and then hold those doors open for others. The measure of your success will not only be what you achieve, but what becomes possible for others because you achieved. As graduates of McMaster University, you leave today with knowledge, but I hope you also leave with curiosity, with empathy, with courage. Use your education not only to advance yourselves, but to strengthen your communities. So today I say to you, use your voices. You must show up and be counted alongside today's champions. You must stand up in the face of transgression and injustice. You must speak up on important matters that could use another healthy voice. You must volunteer to help give wings to good causes. You must vote to support good leaders. You must be prepared to shout if that is what it takes. Yes, you must lend a hand. You must protect the institutions that protect others, especially when trust in those institutions is tested. Lead with integrity, graduates, and do this well. To do this well, you must embrace the courage to live not in fear of failure, but to be willing to fall and fall again. And I often say, fall on your behind, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep on going. Because this is resilience. Resilience is a stepping stone to greatness. So aim high, define your goal, pursue it with excellence. Remember what you've learned in this institution. And the true joy for you would be in staking your claim to help build that place, that village, that community, that city, that province, that country, that world that you want to see, and that world that McMaster is sending you out to. So class of 2026, today you graduate, and I'm proud to join your loved ones and your friends who were here and others in congratulating you in this very important milestone. Tomorrow, the work of building a more just, more compassionate, more democratic society continues, and continues with your voice. From this day forward, you have the opportunity and the responsibility to help shape it. So go forward with energy, go forward with purpose, and never underestimate what one person, one voice, with courage and conviction can set in motion. Thank you, and congratulations all.
Congratulations, Dr. Augustine. I would now like to welcome Dr. Susan Tai, President and Vice Chancellor, to the podium to present the graduands to Chancellor Nicholas Brathwaite for admission to their degrees.
Graduates, if you are able, please stand. Chancellor Brathwaite, on behalf of the McMaster University Senate, I present to you these candidates and those in absentia in order that you may confer the appropriate degrees upon them, and I bear witness that they are worthy and suitable.
Graduates, by my authority and that of the McMaster University Senate, I have the great pleasure to admit those before me today and those in absentia to their individual degrees at McMaster University with all the rights and privileges pertaining to those degrees. My sincere congratulations to you all. Please be seated.
Graduates, I now ask that each of you join me on the stage so that the Chancellor and I may welcome you to the McMaster community of scholars.
Honored guests, so that each graduate's name may be heard, it would be appreciated if during the presentation of the graduates, you would hold your collective applause to the end of each degree category. Thank you. Chancellor Brathwaite, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Doctor of Philosophy.
Monica Salib. Catherine Elizabeth Lewis. Alana Jolly. Francesco Stalin Sturino.
Chancellor Brathwaite, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Master of Arts.
Stephen Edward Sowell.
Chancellor Brathwaite, may I present you the following graduates of the degree Master of Communications Management.
James Anderson. Manoush Eslahi.
Alyssa Leanne Esperaz.
Kate Lynn Robles.
Mary Lena Rotundo.
Robert Charles Triwartha.
Chancellor Brathwaite, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honors Bachelor of Arts.
Sandaya Acharya. Daniela Aguilera.
Mida Suha Ahmed.
Samuel Thomas Alderson. Emma Kathleen Allen. Ruba Al-Shaban. Hadil Asgar. Saraya Asi. Amna Azim. Juanita Barajas Garcia. Abigail Rose Barbieri.
Sasabel Basil. Chloe Basil. Priya Barge.
Rachel Emily Black. Joshua Zishawn Blyden. Casey Lee Bolton. Malik Elijah Bolt. Derek James Britton. Finn Bruchette. Kabir Butt. Jacob Aaron Bick. Fanula Raven Serenity Byrne. Isabella Mariana Luke Cabral. Dylan Cameron Callahan. Kyla Francis Callan. Isabella Lolita Kamaya. Ezra Campanelli.
Jingyi Tao. Kaya Shante Carter. Ruby Carter Brackenbury. Olivia Catherine Chafe.
Sitong Chai. Jianfei Chun. Jiayao Chen. Yer Chen. Chongshin Cheng. Wilson Andrew Cheng. Madeline Jean Sherritt. Ginny Chi.
Jacqueline Choi.
Matthew Gordon Cicero.
Julia Lynn Francis Cipriano.
Grace Rebecca Clack. Evan Gregory Clark. Jessica Colavecchia. Arshawn Contractor. Lucas Emmanuel Costa.
Owen Coughlin.
Allison Cowie. Jessica Susan Cowling. Avery Madison Doris Cox.
Amelia Isabel Kraus Campello.
Reed Coretti. Olivia Marie D'Amico. Jason Da Silva.
Renata Adriana Dadama.
Maeve Davidson. Jocelyn Victoria Davis. Emma DeGear. Elvira Eli Delii,
Laura DeSimone,
Alexander Thomas DeVolder,
Leila Nadia Nathu Dibaku,
Ciare Wajuan Dinley, Natalie Doe, Sabrina Dolman,
Stephanie Dukayanis, Lisa Frances Dreyer, Lorian Dominica D'Souza,
Kendall Marie Dueck, Justin Alexander Duffy, Allison Jean Agnew Dundas, Jonna L. Manzi,
Liana Kate Lovete Espanilio,
Alexa Fairfield, Ola Sharif Fakhri, Grace Pham, Mia Faraj, Faith Elizabeth Feeney,
Aisha Feroz,
Chiara Florentina Felice,
Kirpa Kaur Flora,
Carissa Ford, Hannah Anastasia Grace Forgeron,
Alyssa Francella,
Claire Angelina Freeman, Vanessa Furtado,
Megan Elizabeth Galama,
Benjamin George Gallus, Michael Galizzi,
Ariana Isabel Garcia,
Kushi Gari, Miriam Georgis,
Emilia Giannikos,
Mary Grace Goddard,
Sebastian Gomez Londoño,
Ella Gonder, Lingjing Gong, Gabriela Francesca Luisa Goretsky,
Ramneek Grewal,
Jasmine Guillot Dang, Michaela Elizabeth Hahn, Keegan Matthew Hammond, Abby Rain Hansen, Sing Yu Hao,
Subaita Hawk, Leanne Jerez, Maria Anna Hritzko,
Joyce Hewan Hui, Michael Joseph Humphreys, Ermish Ibrahim,
Sophie Jean Ide Sinani,
Selena Camille Jagdeo, Taylor Stephanie Johnston, Serena Jun, Kristen Donna Ann Kak, Samantha Kanagaratnam, Braden Kelly, Jersey Lee King, Jessica Victoria Kisoon,
Kala Unha Ko, Karina Anastasia Koser, Garrett Joseph Lajoie,
Johanna Robin Lang, Isabella Ida Maria Lawrence, Christopher Lenarsic Packham, Geman Lee, Haozhen Liang, Hao Tian Lin, Peiyu Lin, Yunhan Liu, Sophia Isabella Lopez, Elijah John Lorenko Owen, Nadia Christina Lusishin, Lola Elizabeth Lundenberg, Jack Arthur Lupton, Alexander Macario, Sean Luke Mackey Clausen, Megan Sarah Maharaj, Stephanie Mahout, Antonia Victoria Mamone, Nancy Marie Mancino,
Yazan Manla Hassan, Danya Nadim Mansour,
Sophia Eva Marcia,
Samuel Ian Mazurik,
Lily Rachel McEwen, Gwyneth Isabel Moore McGee, Kristen Hannah McKay, Bowen Healy McNichol, Zoe Hunter Menzies, Caitlin Sarah Millington, Amba Amriha Mohammed, Matthew Wallace Mackenzie McPhee, Abigail Maria Medeiros, Maiti Montero Rios, Madison Christina Deanna Mooney, Ruth Moon Lopez, Sophie Moores,
Nikita Wanjiro Mushemi,
Grace Noel Munero,
Nitharshan Moralitharan,
Braden Murphy, Lauren Murray,
Heather Natchman,
Paige Nance Kivell, Zoha Ali Nakvi,
Peniel Patrickson Villanueva No, Darius Tinvung Nguyen,
Duke Win, Lotana Jamachi Naji, Zara Salim Shamsuddin Noor Mohammed,
Sophia Catherine de Vasconcelos Nunes, Jonah Aitan Oklani,
Angelina Patience Otino,
Natalie Pacey,
Taeyang Palmo, Melissa Viviana Park, Kiara Susanna Parkinson,
Brian Rishikesh Pathmasri,
Antonia Alexis Pepes, Nathan Peters, Brielle Annette Pile,
Anna Valeria Piyun,
Julia Joey Pizzirusso, Natalie Olivia Pleshinger, Alexandra Noel Podkoniak, Charlie Jacob Powell, Tassin Alam Prio, Xiao Yapu, Joseph Putroni, Marianne Kusus, Genevieve Rieger, Joseph Umberto Rinaldo, Daniel Rival, Erin Annette Roach, Halen Emily Marion Robinson,
Mariah Rowett,
Miriam Yasmin Ruggiero, Olivia Sun Ryan, Franco Luis Salapari, David Joshua Saldana, Gabrielle Sancho, Sharon Sant, Sophia Marie Saraceno,
Sean Sassy-Theron,
Eva Rosina Scatosa,
Devane Sakri,
Anna Seplikan, Akanksha Sharma, Julia Elizabeth Shebrek, Clara May Schumann Vickers, Iman Siddiq, Samantha Snyder, Sydney K. Lorraine Subrati, Matthew Robert Spadafora, Carolina Rose Spilak, Jacqueline Allison Stanley, Isabella Eleftheria Stavropoulos. Marta Stekny. Brenna Jane Stevens. Nathan Paul John St. George.
Leah Saint Jean.
Mithun Atmavan Sudarshan. Pariwash Sundrani. Rami Tabch.
Alexander Thomas Taddison.
Nashrawan Taha. Jashmeet Tamber.
Joseph Huayi Tang.
Arslan Tariq. Mariam Taskarji. Riley Olivia Germaine Tellier. Abby Thompson. Mason Thorpe.
Nolan Tosher. Yang Ton.
Braden Don Tress. Ren Sersha Tryon. Mac Tulloch. Ibrahim Abdullah Usmani.
Hannah Andy Vandekratz.
Avery Jane Vandenberg. Natasha Marie Vasovich. Sonia Anita Verma. Diogo Vega de Lima Vilas.
Yelena Vladitich.
Sydney Siu Ying Watson Leong. Margaret Stephanie Watt. Luca Wicken. Cody Wu. Yidi Xiao.
Shui Ying Shu.
Dawei Xue. Zixuan Yang. Suyan Yong. Lily Young. Betty Zaharieva.
Maywish Zaman.
Serena Paris Zambito. Lujeng. Jiu Zhou. Isabella Vittoria Zikic.
Chancellor Brathwaite, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honors Bachelor of Fine Arts.
Alicia Isabel Aaron. Vikash Anthony Arunmozi.
Amelia Hannah Sanders Doty. Audrey Christine Ewan. Leda Glover. Megan Colomere. Madeline Elizabeth Goodland Lavrance. Maya Ann Wynn. Riley Payne. Charlie Saltzman.
Tamia Alyssa Thomas.
Chase Carlisle Victoria. Lindsay Woolley.
Chancellor Brathwaite, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honors Bachelor of Music.
Diana Francis Da Ponte Mats.
Layla Adriana DiNardo. Alex Herman.
Cody James Johnson. Anya Sarah Medina Kane. Sean Garcia Rodriguez. Josiah Peter Sokolsky. Stephen Triana. Wallace Zhang.
Chancellor Brathwaite, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honors Bachelor of Arts and Science.
Alyssa Abush. Oyin Aderabigbe.
Nimra Atik.
Asha Bajaj.
Elizabeth Anastasia Barkiv Price.
Avery Blundell.
Daniela Louise Boych. Erin Elizabeth Bolt. Amelia Grace Boone. Adriana Marie Bazo. Madeline Rose Brayman. Olivia Arden Papais Cara. Claire Isabella Crawford. Benjamin Edward Curtis Dyke. Lazaro De Francesca.
Sienna Marie Dickey.
Lena Eltum Mohammed. Luke Edmund Fancott.
Elise Teresa Malero Farmer.
Abir Ahmad Farouki. Liam James Feldman. Sophia Alessandra Ferraro. Jack James Gillies. Tyler Rain Goldfarb. Sarah Grace Green. Emilia Ariel Grossman. Jonah Hall. Nadia Hamada. Oscar Hand. Madeline Mary Healy. Rebecca Esther Hiller Ranney. Paris Jackson.
Ela Single Jamal. Shreya Ravi Kanani.
Indigo Kim. Maya Grace Kim. Margaret Rose Kirk. Maya Livy Krieger. Rianne Korean.
Graham Duncan Roberts Lavrance.
Naya Lee. Rachel Lewers. Jack Wallace Ma. Taranveer Singh Man.
Julia Constance Papaluca Monteith.
Jordan Norrie. Marissa Lillian Perry Lai.
Sarah Shinjia Patterson. Alyssa Mishan Pei Middleton.
Samantha Potts. Sophia Hannah Kwan.
Arjun Mahanthan Rao.
Anna Lorraine Richardson. Eliza Linda Ritchie. Olivia Ray Rowan.
Miriam Salim. Neva Elizabeth Scott Boris.
Andrea Joyce Sheehan. Amanda Steckel.
Hanako Grace Stepanik.
Laura Wen Yi Tang.
Ella Sang. Vivian Vong.
Mia Grace Ward. Mira Brooklyn Bennett Ward.
Sunil Hitoshi Wijasundara. Beckett Woolridge.
Helen Wu. Hannah Zender.
Jessica Zhang.
Rushan Jayakumar. Chancellor Brathwaite, may I present to you the following graduate of the degree Bachelor of Arts in Science.
Asma Farid Abushneba.
Erkan Ahmetoglu. Yazan Albotros.
Emma Rose Andrade.
Mason Mark Arsenault.
Isabella Lena Babowski.
Ava Kathleen Bush. Sakai Cheng.
Olivia Patricia Fouquet.
Antonia Silvana Gasparo.
Oz Gulls.
Brooke Emma Lucille Gordon Skews. Scout Sophia Goshgarian. Michael Robert Hampson. Henry Thomas Hartley. Julia Jacobek. Erman Singh Kang. Lucille Beatrice Kotaka. Eno Lee. Nina Louise Marich. Evelyn Elizabeth Mendoza. Maxwell Murray Much. Shezre Nawaz. Aaron Nicholas O'Sullivan de Pisa. Nathaniel Plantier.
Maxwell Richard Price.
Michael Ruck. Jalen Ariana Christner Rose. Olivia Grace Sutcliffe. Zachary David Thomas.
Efren Hernandez Yalung Jr.
Anna Sophia Zip.
Okay, let's give one more round of applause to all the newest graduates. To close our ceremony, we will first hear the valedictory address, followed by the presentation of awards, the President's address, closing remarks from the Chancellor, and finally, the closing address from our Knowledge Keeper. I would now like to introduce Oyin Adarubigbe, a graduate of the degree Honors Bachelor of Arts and Science, who will be delivering the valedictory address.
Thank you. Chancellor Braithwaite, President and Vice Chancellor Dr. Tai, Provost and Vice President Academic Dr. McDonald, Dean of Graduate Studies Dr. Harana Levick, Dean of the Faculty of Humanities Dr. Pamela Sweat, Director of Arts and Science Dr. Beth Marquis, community members, friends, families, and of course, graduates. My name is Oina Darabigbe, and I am honored to be delivering the valedictory address to you all today. To the class of 2026, today is a momentous occasion. Graduates, this is the culminating moment of our journeys at McMaster. Every early morning coffee that you waited for, sleep-deprived in the Musk Tim Hortons line, has led you to this exact moment. In this ceremony, we remember and reflect on the past and look towards the future with hope. Today, I hope that my words allow you to take a moment and to do this. I'll start with a story. In the summer before the beginning of my undergraduate journey at McMaster, I received a package of seeds in the mail from the university, celebrating my acceptance and welcoming me into the community. Receiving this package of seeds caused me to ponder the meaning of growth processes. Allow me to illustrate our journeys at McMaster as a time where we planted seeds, seeds of our hopes, dreams, efforts, and ambitions, and watched them grow. Cultivating a seed is a committed process. So we rose up early to take care of our little seeds, sometimes tending to them as early as 8:30. We monitored them throughout the heat of the day, protecting them from the scorching sun. We spent late nights tending to their leaves, anticipating what they would look like in the morning. We trusted that their roots were growing beneath the soil, even if we could not see the hope of a green bud yet. We nursed them through the difficult and stormy seasons of essays and exams, papers and presentations, jobs and other commitments, keeping the faith that our efforts would bear fruit. Through the mundane and monotonous and the eventful and exhausting, we put forward our best efforts to remain consistent in taking care of what we had planted. We often made tough choices to protect our seeds. And along the way, we encountered others who were committed to the flourishing of what we were nurturing. Although these people also tended to seeds of their own, they lent mindful eyes and hands to support us in what we cultivated. These people were our community members, peers, teachers, mentors, friends, and families. Those who encouraged us to continue returning to what we planted on days that we doubted anything would ever surface. Eventually, as we continued in our time at McMaster, we watched our little seeds break through the soil and witnessed their rich green stems and branches climb into the sky. And today, here we are, celebrating this sea of colorful, vibrant, and unique plants, which, graduates, are the outcomes of your efforts, dreams, and goals, the fruits of your labor that have come forth from what you have tended to in your time at McMaster. This is something to be proud of, graduates. Look at what you've grown, and look at how you've grown. The academic and non-academic struggles and successes that you experience throughout your studies have meaning. Your time at McMaster is proof that you have the ability to cultivate things that grow, thrive, and flourish, even if it takes time and you face unexpected situations and challenges along the way. The fact that you sit here today is proof of this. Graduates, I encourage you to take the knowledge that you can grow beautiful things with you when you find yourself both within the valleys of hardship and upon the mountains of joy. You are capable even if and when the world is a scary place and you face discouragement. You have skills that can help you bring things that grow and bring change into the world. And you don't have to do it alone. Remember that what we grew here at McMaster was done in community. Personally, I know that I would not be standing here today without those who have supported me on my journey. I want to specifically appreciate my parents, my sisters, my family, friends, cheerleaders, mentors, professors, fellow artsides, my community, and Jesus. I would not be the woman I am today without all of you. Graduates, I encourage you to also thank the people around you who have supported you in both direct and indirect ways throughout your journey here at McMaster. And when you embark on your future pursuits, do not be afraid to reach out for support from those around you and use your skills and talents to support others in their growth as you have been supported. So I leave you with a charge. Continue your pursuit of planting new seeds of hopes, dreams, goals, and ambitions of all shapes, sizes, forms, fonts, and manifestations. And I look forward to seeing how your dreams continue to bring beauty to the world beyond the classroom, this room, and this degree. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2026.
Would Dr. David Ogborn please come forward? We are pleased to honor Dr. David Ogborn for his exemplary contributions into innovative teaching, mentorship, and leadership in arts-based education and live coding at McMaster University. Dr. Ogborn's work reflects a deep commitment to inclusive, experiential learning grounded in creativity, transparency, and social awareness. Dr. Ogborn's course design is characterized by flexibility, self-reflection, and a focus on real-world relevance. His teaching philosophy is transparent and inclusive, fostering a classroom environment that values diverse identities and perspectives. Through personal storytelling and embodied teaching practices, he actively engages students while addressing power, privilege, and identity. His approach encourages students to see learning as a shared experience, making use of physical spaces, equipment, and hands-on activities. Notably, his incorporation of deep listening and other innovative practices enriches student engagement by connecting the mind and body to the learning process. In his commitment to equity, Dr. Ogborn has pioneered alternative grading practices, particularly through specifications grading. This model promotes transparency, reduces stress, and increases creative freedom, allowing students multiple opportunities to improve their work. This approach has received positive feedback from students and is supported by robust quantitative data showing improved student outcomes over time. Dr. Ogborn's mentorship is a cornerstone of his teaching philosophy. He has supervised numerous graduate and undergraduate students, guiding them in artistic projects, research, and community engagement. His leadership extends beyond the classroom, as seen in his involvement with the Cybernetic Orchestra and Estuary, platforms that foster collaborative, accessible learning experiences in live coding and generative art. A dedicated advocate for continuous professional development, Dr. Ogborn has engaged in extensive research on accessible grading practices and their impact on student success. His work in the Scholarship of Teaching and Learning aims to expand the use of innovative grading systems and improve accessibility across the educational spectrum. Dr. Ogborn's mentorship, innovative teaching, and commitment to community building make him a model educator, and we are proud to recognize him with this citation of excellence. It is my pleasure, thus, to present the President's Award for Outstanding Contributions to Teaching and Learning to my colleague, Dr. David Ogborn. Congratulations, David.
We'll just get a photo here. Oh. Okay, great.
I'm pleased now to present the MAPS Gold Medal, awarded to the student who attains the highest grade point average while completing their studies primarily on a part-time basis. This year's recipient is Allison Cowie. I am pleased to present the Dean's Medal for Excellence in the Humanities for outstanding academic achievement. It is with great pleasure that I announce this year's recipients: Amba Mohammed, Josiah Sokolsky, and Joseph Hawi Tang.
I'm pleased to present the Laura Dodson Prize for Outstanding Achievement in both arts and science. I'm delighted to announce that the winner of this award is Sanal Vijay-Sandra.
What an important day this is for everyone in this auditorium and those watching online. For those of you who are graduating, this is a time of transition, reflection, and anticipation. On behalf of McMaster University, congratulations. You have earned this day. Convocation gives us a time to pause in a world that rarely slows down. It is a moment for you to look back at who you were when you first arrived on campus and to appreciate how far you have come. It is a moment to look forward with confidence and purpose to the next stages of the life you are shaping. Today, you leave McMaster not just with a degree, but with an education grounded in curiosity, integrity, resilience, and caring for the world around you. Your McMaster education is distinctive. It has been shaped by our setting in an especially beautiful corner of Hamilton. It has been influenced by the university's ideal scale, big enough to matter, yet also small enough to be familiar, and by its history and traditions, especially the understanding that effective learning is active and collaborative. During your time here, you may have noticed or even visited a brick building at the corner of Sterling and Forsyth, which is home to the Bertrand Russell Research Center and Archives. As many of you know, Russell was a British philosopher, mathematician, and peace activist who earned the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1950. He was a celebrity in his own right who influenced the Beatles and Muhammad Ali. Russell often wrote and spoke about education. He said, "Education is not to be viewed as something like filling a vessel with water, but rather assisting a flower to grow in its own way." Now, we have tried to shape your McMaster education. We did not simply ask you to absorb information. We asked you to find it, test it, analyze it, synthesize, challenge it, and apply it. Just as important as the work you did on your own, you learned with one another at tutorials, seminars, and other group settings. You learned that complex problems demand diverse perspectives, and the more durable solutions emerge when we listen as carefully as we speak. Your studies in humanities and arts and science program have turned around a powerful question, one that is simple to ask, but much harder to answer. What does it mean to be human? That question has shaped your education, and I hope it will continue to shape your thinking long after today. None of what you learned here came easily. Your years as McMaster students have unfolded in an era characterized by uncertainty and rapid change. You navigated academic pressure, the end of a pandemic emergency, global instability, shifting technologies, and evolving expectations of what the future might look like. You adapted, you persisted, you supported one another. In doing so, you demonstrated a quality that matters as much as intelligence or skill: resilience. You have learned to work in teams, to seek mentorship, to lean on your community. As you move to your next chapters, I encourage you to remember that the most meaningful successes are rarely individual achievements. They come through relationships, collaboration, and trust. Today, you join a global network of more than 250,000 McMaster alumni, including leaders in almost every field imaginable. They are writers, clinicians, entrepreneurs and educators, engineers, artists, advocates, public servants, and innovators. What connects all of you is not just the shared institution, but a shared mindset, a willingness to think deeply, act ethically, and improve the world. Our world needs your ideas, your energy, your passion, and your sense of responsibility. As graduates, you are ready to make a positive impact, not because you have all the answers, but because you know how to ask better questions and where to look for answers. You'll know when you have found those answers because you understand evidence and context, and because you have learned to adapt when circumstances change. These are enduring strengths of a McMaster education, and they will serve you in any path you choose. Some of you are stepping into careers you have envisioned for years. Others are still exploring and discovering. Both are normal and acceptable at this time of life. Life after graduation is not a straight line. It is a series of experiments, refinements, and sometimes reinventions. I want you to have the confidence that you will make good use of the skills you have developed here, perhaps in ways you're not expecting. As you move through your lives, I encourage you to remain open to new ideas, to new people, and especially to learning that continues long after your formal education ends. I encourage you to remain curious and to stay engaged and to take risks. When challenges arise, as they will, remember that overcoming difficulty is a sign of growth. I hope you feel a sense of responsibility to your families and friends, your communities, your colleagues, and our society. The world needs graduates who are thoughtful, inclusive, and committed to creating opportunity, not just for themselves, but for those around them. Before I close, I want to acknowledge the family members, the partners, and friends who stand with you today. Their support, encouragement, sacrifice, and belief have helped bring you to this moment. I want to thank our faculty and staff for their dedication to teaching, research, mentorship, and student success. And to you, our graduates, I want to thank you for choosing McMaster and for shaping this institution with your talent and spirit. Whether your path takes you across the globe or keeps you close to Hamilton, McMaster will always be part of your story, and you will always be part of ours. I hope you'll stay connected to McMaster and be proud you studied here. Never underestimate the value of your education and the difference that you can make. Go forward with confidence and compassion and keep on learning. I am proud of you. We are proud of you. Thank you.
Congratulations, class of 2026. Let's get another robust applause for the graduating class. As a McMaster alum myself, I can't wait to see where your journeys will take you next. Today you join a global community of McMaster graduates, and we are proud to welcome you into our alumni family. To our honorees and award recipients, congratulations on your exceptional achievements. Your dedication and contributions inspire us all. I want to also add that it was a privilege to have the opportunity to present the honorary doctorate to one of my heroes. Thank you. President Tai, thank you for those thoughtful and insightful remarks. And I hope that the graduates, as they leave here today, will remember those words, and as they take their next steps, that they will continue to remember the messages that you gave. There were many of them. My best wishes to each of you for success, fulfillment, and continued discoveries in the year ahead. Thank you and congratulations again.
Right, that's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations to all the graduates. I guess that means the end of this ceremony for today, and now for letting me be part of this great day. Onana I gai poindak na dio wadaga to gonohanyo. Dana da again go down just what I see us gai point go sawado. Nei henjid boy po canto some way diso some gwa we gonohanyo. Ni on hoizat scano do not tanyo. Ni de and way ya ska and wa ya hon ni go ska den borat na hanyo. Nei to gai jok tok na hon ni go. And on in a hand wa tro and jido tro we na ta hawaii na na a wenza gate na do no haded one hokwa ne sa hon di ongwes na good rockwa ne na na ni danyo na da hoda sa koi hon ne go to na da hoda da gwego na hoyanto na to wenza gate ona on go dras we o do gesa kai hwai na da hoda kyong gwai hwane get good drifting ne na and do the way no ni na scout di tino hanyo sa hawan za date one o haded one hokwa ne go to na da hoda da gwego hoyanto na to wenza ge ne to ge ni tok na hawan ni go ha and on na and do tro we na sa hawa na da sa hawan za da na hoi ho kasam gwa ho dai ho no touch ni ge sa na hawa na he ne na Gyogeto na he gachwa standit kwa hadivana de ge sa tiso ditinong kwa. Ne gutana ne na de ka ga kwa ge so scan get to go wasad watcha de serunong kwa. Ne gutana ne so he ka ni da ge sa tiso ditinong kwa. Ne gutana ne ujisandasha sa kong he da ge tiso ditinong kwa. Ne na endo de way no ni na ska ditinohanyo na hodai horonyo touch ne ge sa na hawayan he. Ne tagani tok na hawani go. And on in there, and Jidwa Trowi, Nasragowanis, Canadayo, Oi Hawana, touch what's Nate dosa high wine, what's that now song go your hank or hand on Homer Shudden Yongi. Nate and whatever you know, Nina, the Serrano Hano, Sabagowanis, Canadayo, Nate Tagania took now, I'm going to go. And on in there, and Jidwa Trowi, Nagi, Nungwadaki, Hadio Yakiono, Nadioki, and you don't. Nate down with that swio, Dogascano, do not tanyo, now on the Doggies. Ne na dwada wa no ni na dichino hanyo ge nyam godage hadiao hya kyono na doki anyedo ne to ge ni joktok na hwani go dani na jidwa trowi na ho ha ge gong hide hano gre sungo hidiso ne to sa to ne scano I do not tanyo ne na agree ho ne na scano so not tanyo ne on godra swio do gesto hawi na hodani don shra Ne dan dwada wa no ni na de servano hanyo na gong hide handro sangwai di so ne te ga ni jok tok na ngwa go ha ona na agri ho ne na scano so na tanyo ne tosed wa yo na de ngok skodenyo ne na en agri ho ne na scano so na tanyo ne o hando ho en shrine do gis ona dwada wa na de ho da swade wa yes Nanta ho McMaster Dutchunanita. Nate again, you took now and want to go. Donita. Be kind to yourself and remember, be kind to others.
Thank you, Oyen, President Tai, Chancellor Brathwaite, and Derek, for your words, and congratulations once again to our award recipients. In a moment, we will rise together for the singing of our national anthem. Following the anthem, the academic and graduate processions will recess to the music performed by local Indigenous artists. I invite you to remain standing at your seats until the processions have left the hall. After the ceremony, graduates may collect their diplomas and return their regalia in the Convention Center, where you checked in. Diploma distribution will close 1 hour following the ceremony. We ask that only graduates enter the diploma distribution area. Humanities graduates and their guests are then invited to the alumni welcome event at the David Braley Health Sciences Center, just down the road at 100 Main Street West. Arts and science graduates and their guests are likewise encouraged to make your way to the Arts and Science reception at the Jean and Ross Fisher Gallery at the Art Gallery of Hamilton, 123 King Street West. These relaxed gatherings offer an opportunity to celebrate with family and friends, enjoy photo opportunities, and connect with the McMaster alumni community. Please now join us in the singing of our national anthem. Following the anthem, this convocation stands adjourned.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we sing.